everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and we are reviewing a new to me planner, and I think this is just their, I don't know, maybe their second year actually having a planner, but they do other things in their store. It says it's established 2019, but I don't think that they had actual TRP planners until very recently in the last few years. So this is an undated planner option. I did end up ordering two because each one is a 6-month planner, and we'll walk through the planner. It's the exact same one, but they do have other cover options. I think the other one was like a brown caramel type color, and now this one got on my radar. I think I came across their YouTube channel where she was doing some sort of setup of things, and I was like, what is this beautiful teal planner? I need to know what it is. I liked the layout of it, so I wanted to review it. Full disclosure, I spent my own money for these, but I don't know if these are going to be in my actual 2025 lineup. It may be one of the planners that I just kind of experiment and play around with for a couple of weeks or months or whatever. I have a few of those I plan on having in my lineup every year because I like, you know, shiny new, playing around, rotating things out. So I don't know that this one will necessarily be one of the tried and true in my lineups, but I thought the layout was unique enough and the cover option was awesome. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Now, you guys know I've mentioned Sterling Ink and the cover disappointment I've had with them. This cover came at the exact time I saw this video. I was like, I need this cover. The color is gorgeous and the insides are also beautiful. So they come in these cute little bags, and if you order them bundled up, you can order like 2 planners and a notebook or 2 planners. They have like different bundling situations, but it gives you a little bit of a discount. So I did end up doing the 2 planner bundle. So this is a full year of planner, but you can mix and match colors, and I think it's a really great option that she offers, is being able to bundle things together. And these are undated, so if you wanted to get 2 different colors, you could swap whatever one you want for which part of the year. So since it's undated, it gives you the stickers and the days of the week in here. These are the washi type of stickers. We will look at them, and I think I missed the boat. If you pre-ordered, which I didn't know about this company, like it wasn't on my radar at that point, but if you pre-ordered, I think they gave you the plastic covers. I don't tend to use those on any planners, so I wasn't gonna purchase them. The washi vellum type of stickers, so they don't add a whole lot of bulk, but it covers quite a few here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers, so that's enough. Actually 11, 12. And then also your days of the week are on there as well. So I think that's great. They include that with the purchase since it is an undated planner. We're gonna set all this aside. I love the little bags it includes. But look at the color of this. I don't know what she calls it. I'm gonna include it down here for you guys because I don't have a packing slip handy. I put like piles of stuff on this desk to review, and this is one of the ones. But it's gorgeous. It looks like the ocean. It's teal. It's just beautiful. Absolute stunning, beautiful, and it is more of like a smooth feel, but it definitely has some sort of like minor texture to it. It's not 100% completely smooth, but like the color variation is printed. But how gorgeous is it? It's just like the most beautiful aqua sea foamy shade. This is one of my favorite colors, so I'm like, an aqua planner, I'm sold. And it is TN size, by the way, so one of my things for 2025 is I want A5 TN or weeks size planners only, nothing else. So that's all I'm looking at. And these ones happen to be TN size, which is great. This is a half year, so it's a nice like slimline profile, but it does have plenty of notes pages in here as well. So let's walk through it. There is some goal setting stuff in the beginning. It is a lay flat style. It is TRP paper, but it does flip open, like depending on where you land with it. So it will take some training to make sure it lays flat. Like I'm not getting the front little flaps to lay flat, but you gotta, you know, bend it around, get it to lay flat. You'll have to train it a little bit, but that doesn't bother me. So front page, you got the little cardstocky type thick page. It's always glued to this front page. So it's usually just a title page. Here's your year with some line space at the bottom. You also have these little things, so you can do some sort of tracking element here. And then you got your monthly calendar there with 6 spots, so that can be like important dates coming up, or you can do goal setting type of things. There's a little check off spot, or like I'm thinking like home maintenance, whatever months you have to change the batteries, clean the dryer vent, like all the things. You can put those kind of householdy things on here and see them really easily. It does give you the full year, and these are dated. It is 2025. Okay, so it gives you all of the 2025 dates. You start it whenever you want for the weekly and monthly pages. But these are dated, like that's a 2025 dated calendar there. So you can start it whenever. So each month's going to start this same way with a like dashboard index style page, and then this one has this inbox section, and I think this is done according to some sort of goal setting process, but I am not aware of that, so it's here. And then these like darker checklist boxes go all the way down, and you have 5 in case there's 5 weeks in a month. Some months have 5 weeks, and then it's got this little check here. So this is like your monthly to-do list. You can put in your like weekly things that you can check off every week, or it can be a system where you have all these monthly plans and then you check off what week you did, whatever it is. So like I'm setting up a kid's art display wall. I would put that on my little monthly inbox and then check it off like, oh, I got it done in week 3. Check it off on the week 3. Or it can be like every week I want to have like a face mask spa moment. I can put it on there, and then every week I can check those off. So I'd probably set this up as 2 separate little lists, like main priorities potentially up here, a section for weekly tasks, and then a section for like monthly things that would be checked off just one time during the month. And then you have your monthly calendar, again, undated for this one. And this one's cute too. It goes all the way down. You have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in case some of the weeks overlap. You know, some months have like 1 day here, 1 or 2 days down here. You don't have to share squares. And then also, because it's undated, you can start it on Mondays, or you can start it on Sundays, or whatever you want. You got a little section up here for your header. And then over here, it's got goals and things to remember with little check boxes. There's 4 boxes on there. And then here is your weekly page. And I'm going to flip, since the monthly's behind it. You do get ghosting on TRP paper. I'm going to flip in a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. So this is your undated. I love that it's gridded. There is structure to this, but it could be easily customized. So we're going to walk through all the structure elements on this weekly spread. I just think it's really nicely set up. So these are your weekly boxes, and this says upcoming. So you put whatever you want for the following week here, but these are your day of the week boxes. I do love a grid style weekly. I think it's a great option. And then up here you get more checklisting things and more checklisting things over on this page. So here you have important with your little checklist box, whatever date it is, and then appointments over here. So this will be like your weekly running important priority to-do list. And this is your like appointments, meetings, and that kind of thing of the week. And these ones are dated. So here's your checkbox for this section here. And then over here, you've got your expenses section, like budgeting section. And then here you've got a 2-column tasks list. It's just labeled tasks. I can barely say that word. And then down here, you have a big section for notes. So I'm thinking if I were to use this as a workout planner or a content planner, I would change these headers. And like, I don't budget in a paper form right now. I budget using an app. So I wouldn't need this section to be expenses at all. I would change the header on this for something else and use this something else. And then also here, 2 tasks list. This could be to film, to edit, or like weekly tasks, videos to film, that kind of thing. Or if it's a workout planner, I could do workouts, and then I could also do like meals stuff down here, meals in the daily thing. I could just write in my workout tasks. Like if I'm doing weightlifting type of stuff, I can put all the different exercises in and check them off. Lots of different options you can have with this. You don't have to use those headers. So you can cover those up with stickers, or you could just ignore them. That's probably what I would do. I'd probably just ignore them or write over it in some way. So you get those weeks every week, and then you get your blank pages. And this one is a little bit interesting because you do not get a page a day right up here, but you have notes pages in the back, like significant notes pages in the back section. So I'm not sure why you didn't end up getting a note page a day. I feel like a lot of people don't use a note page a day, so that's probably the thought process for this. But like if I'm doing a content planner, I don't need a note page for every day of the week anyway, so it would work in that instance. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you move into your next week. So you could definitely divide these out and have a half a page a day if you need a daily page, or you could just do it like a lot of people do when they have undated daily pages. They just put their header, use it until they're done, put their next day of the week, use it till it's done, and then you probably would get away with using it. So it couldn't be like a journaling every day in this front section, but it definitely could be tasks or notes or bullet journal style pages in here with those 4 pages. and then you move into your next week, on and on until you get to your next month. So the month begins with these 2 pages here, that index page. Your monthly calendar, you move into your weeks. And the whole planner goes like that until you get to the back here at the end of your setup. You end up getting 5 weeks per section. You get your last of your 4 pages, and then you get these monthly trackers. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. So it's a 6-month planner. You get a couple of extras for that. If you have more tasks and habits than the space allows, you have that little bit of carry over as well. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 per month. And then you just kind of highlight or circle whatever month it is. It gives you all the way to 31 in each of those. It says habit, goal, there's a checklist, and all the days. So you get those, and then you just get a bunch of lined paper in the back. So it doesn't say numbers on those pages, so I don't know how many you get right offhand. And then here is your contacts list. It gives you room for names, addresses, phone numbers, that type of thing, and then your information here in case you lose your book, and then there is the end. So I think it's great. I think the cover option is just luxurious and gorgeous, and I'm so happy with the cover. And I got 2 of them, the exact same thing, 6-month undated option. Get in there. Okay, so it does look like you just get the 1 set of stickers, but it's just the same thing. 2 planners. I think they're beautiful. I love the packaging option. I love the color of the cover, super unique. I love the planner itself is mildly structured, but not overly structured, and it's definitely something that could be totally customized to your wishes. So I think it's a great option, especially if you want to have a lot more like weekly task options. This one's a great one to have. So I wanted to review it for you guys. I thought it was super cute and beautiful, and it's one I may put in my lineup or may just play around with during the year. And it is undated, so it can be a situation where if I don't get to it in 2025, I can totally play around with it in future years. So I do love some undated options because it gives me a little bit more wiggle room to use the planners without having to like white out a bunch and redate a bunch of things. It's just easy to fill in those dates, but I think it's a great option. Hope you guys liked this look at the Faded Chronicle note. It's called a notebook, but it's a planner, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can follow me along. I will be back with a lot more planner goodness, so I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys.